I'm with AARP Kentucky, and I want to welcome you to the AARP Kentucky and the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum. We're going to be putting on the first virtual concert in a 5-part series featuring music and instruments of the bluegrass. The Owensboro Bluegrass Band, aka the staff of the Hall of Fame Museum, will play familiar music, songs, and your youth band, the Blue Ridge Boys, will perform a fiddle tune and gospel singing. AARP is happy to help sponsor this, and you can find more information about aarp.org/ky.
At the Bluegrass Music Academy, we believe in the power of music to bring generations together. With our online courses, everyone can learn to play, from the first note to the final song. Join us today and discover the joy of bluegrass music.
Hello everybody, my name is Randy Lanham. We're coming to you from the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum in downtown Owensboro, Kentucky, the bluegrass music capital of the world. Can you believe it?
I know, I can't believe it.
And they're right here with us. I think we need to start with a song, Aaron.
We should.
What should we do? A little bit of the Crawdad Ho?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Start by telling you a little bit about myself. My name is Randy Lanham. I'm the education director here at the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum, and man, I am so blessed. I get to do so many fun things, the bluegrass in the schools. I get to take instruments. You know, Sally, right? I take up to 25 or 30 instruments into a classroom and get to put them into the hands of children, 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, to learn how to play an introduction to that instrument. We do assemblies. We all get to do assemblies together. We're playing in front of 300 to 500 kids at a time, teaching them about the history of bluegrass and performing for them. We get to do a lot of school tours here that Sally will talk about later. A lot of field trips. There's all kinds of kids, hundreds of them running around here all the time. I get to oversee the group lessons. And on Tuesday nights, man, you're talking about a lot of people. There's people in every nook and cranny we have in this place, learning banjo, fiddle, mandolin, guitar, bass. There are band classes, kids classes. My brother's doing clogging classes. I mean, we do a little bit of everything, and I love, love, love it. And another thing I love about being the education director, I get to oversee a lot of the outreach programming that we do. And what I mean by that is we not only teach people to play an instrument, we teach them to play together, and then we send them out into our community to play for the vulnerable population in our community. That is at nursing homes, hospital beds, that's for hospice patients, that's for wherever anybody can't get out to listen to music, we want to take it to them. And the Owensboro Bluegrass Band, all these folks, fine folks you see standing up here, we do this day in and day out, and we love it. But not only us, I work with 18 different groups around this area that we've worked with through the years, and if somebody calls me up, I'll send them out right to a bedside if needed. And man, we're just so proud of our outreach programs, including the veteran songwriting. That's another program that we do. Just lots of stuff. You can go to bluegrasshall.org to learn all about those programs. I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk, or I can talk another 30 minutes or another hour. Oh, never mind. Okay. How about Miss Sally can step up here and tell you a little bit about what she does?
You know, Randy, this Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum is an exciting place. I mean, we have so much going on all the time. My name is Sally Dickens, and my role here is to make sure that every person that comes in that door has a really great experience. That's an easy thing to do because there's so much happening here. We have 2 floors of exhibits, and including that is the only Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame in the entire world. We also have a new exhibit just opened last March that will be here for a while, and that is a Jerry Garcia exhibit. It traces his bluegrass journey through bluegrass music. All of that's available in the museum. We have an excellent audio guide that was made possible through AARP, so we feel blessed to have that. We have a whole lot of people that come to visit us from all over the world. Really close to my heart as a retired teacher are the field trips that we do. We have children of all ages, all the way up, really from about 3rd grade up through college age. And they will come and we take them through 3 different rotations where they are actually clogging, they are learning about instruments, we put instruments in their hands, they play those instruments. We also do a really fun scavenger hunt that takes them through both floors of the museum and the exhibits. So field trips are always a hot item. We've got several scheduled already for this year. We have a lot of group tours that come here, motor coach tours. We get a lot of community groups here, church groups, AARP groups, nursing home groups, groups from senior centers. We get clubs that come here. And if you want to bring your group here for a tour, let me know, and there is a group discount on the admission fee, and we'll make sure that you get here. Now, we don't always just want you just to see the museum. We want you to do the museum. Right inside where we are, in fact, is our pick and parlor. It's right at the beginning of the museum. We want everyone, no matter what their level of playing, beginner to professional, to take these instruments behind us off the wall, have a great experience, play those instruments, share those instruments, make music together, sing some songs, videos, photographs, make memories, take memories. We want all of that to happen for you. So come see us here at the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum right here in Owensboro, Kentucky, where we're living out the mission that we have to be the bluegrass music capital of the world.
Yeah, right. Thanks, Sally. Miss Erin, step up there and tell them a little bit about yourself.
My name's Erin Rouse. I am the director of programming here. So not only can you come and experience the exhibits here, learn and read about bluegrass music, but we have opportunities where you can experience it live. So we have a great theater. It's about 450 seats, and we have shows in there practically almost every weekend from people like Rhonda Vincent, Sam Bush, Ricky Skaggs. Yeah. Pretty much any artist you can think of, we've had them. We also have a great outdoor stage as well. And then we also produce Romp Music Festival. It's a 4-day music festival at the end of every June that has just tons of artists. This year we had, the headliner was Dirk Bentley. And so that is an opportunity that brings a lot of, almost 25,000 people locally and from all over the world to our town to experience bluegrass.
Yeah, thank you. Miss Deb?
Hey, I'm Deb Philman, and my job is development director, which is really about fundraising. And so my job is to get the money to do all these other things that the folks are talking about, like the Romp Festival, get sponsors, the grants like through AARP. And then we also, so we accept donations and again, to do the fine work we're doing, but we also rent out this space. I mean, it's a beautiful building. So if you're interested in having a party, we're the place. So we do that. But if you can't get here, we also send a lot of stuff out. I want to talk about our magazine, Bluegrass Unlimited. You don't want to miss it. If you're a bluegrass music enthusiast, or if you just like good articles and love to read, this is the magazine for you. So much going on here.
I know, a lot going on. I wanted to make sure they knew it's not just a museum. Chris?
Well, I don't know what I can say that hasn't already been said. As you can tell, we have a lot of fun here, but there's a lot of intentionality around what we do as well, helping people enjoy making a joyful noise, whether that's playing an instrument, listening to music, experiencing it within these four walls, experiencing it outside of these four walls, in person or virtually. There are just so many ways to connect. And that's really what we're trying to do, is help people build community, engage with the story of bluegrass, and engage with people. And it is, what a joy just to be able to live that out with these colleagues, with all the volunteers, all the musicians, people that you'll meet on this program today. So it's such a joy. One example of that, just one example, is the Kentucky State Fiddle Championship. Now that happens right here in our building every March, and it is exactly what you think it is. It's a competition for fiddle, banjo, guitar, traditional dance, mandolin. But what it really is just a really good way for people to connect. I love the fact that it's it's a lot of different instruments, and it crosses all sorts of demographic boundaries and age boundaries as well, because we have competition for little kids who are learning, who are great musicians, and then those who are much more seasoned, because that's how bluegrass music works, is all these generations coming together to learn from each other and to really connect around the music. So that's always the third weekend in March. It's the Kentucky State Fiddle Championship. I also love the fact that bluegrass music is rooted in place, in person. It's very specific, and we can trace it all back to Bill Monroe, who's from right here in Western Kentucky. He's the father of bluegrass music from Rosine. And it's hard to be up here with instruments like this and not honor the man who came up with these concepts and really wrote the Bluegrass Music Songbook, Mr. Bill Monroe. Could we do a little Blue Moon of Kentucky?
Absolutely, we have to.
Well, let's do
Absolutely.
that. Sing along with us if you know this. It's like this. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and proved untrue. Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and left me blue. It was on a moonlit night, the stars shining bright. We whispered from on high, you love said goodbye. The blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Shine on the one that's gone and said goodbye.
job, Chris. So you've learned a lot about the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum already. But now it's time. I'm going to let our staff band, the Owensboro Bluegrass Band, go for now, because I got a special treat for you coming up. We got the Blue Bridge Boys, and we're going to let them make their way on out here. Mr. Chris is going to play with us as well. And I'm going to have to grab me a bass, right? Y'all want me to play bass with you? The Blue Bridge Boys, let me move over here, get out of the way, and don't y'all take off until me and Chris are ready, okay? But I want you to introduce yourself. Just say your name, maybe a little bit about yourself so everybody knows who you are.
Well, hey, my name is Cruz Edwards. I'm 13 years old, and I'm going to be playing the guitar.
My name is Noah Mason. I'm 14 years old, and I'm going to be playing the fiddle.
My name is Parker Malone. I'm 12 years old, and I'm going to be playing the fiddle.
Now, boys, we are so proud of you. You've come up through the lesson programs. They've taken private lessons and the group lessons, even help us now with some of our lessons. We could not be more proud of you. And we're going to talk to you a little bit more after this next tune. But those folks out there right now, they want to hear y'all play, right? What song we got picked out to play?
Old Joe Clark.
Old Joe Clark. About that, the picking and a grinning, man, that was mighty fine. Well, I happen to be one of their teachers, so I'm proud of that, and Chris Armstrong and many other people. You know, that's the thing about bluegrass, Chris. I'm glad you asked that. You take private lessons sometimes, you take group lessons sometimes, but in the bluegrass world, the way I grew up and the way you are growing up, you find mentors everywhere you go, right? Here's what I mean by that. You go to a jam session. When I was younger and I went to a jam session or a bluegrass festival or a fiddle competition, I would go and meet these older men and women that played fiddle like I did, and I would ask them a question, say, hey, how'd you do this or that? They would take me aside and give me my own private little lesson out in the parking lots under the shade trees. So the thing about bluegrass is it's very welcoming. Everybody is welcome to play, and everybody wants to help each other. Wouldn't you all agree?
Yes, sir.
So y'all have learned from a lot of people. And Chris, I'm sure I can say the same thing from you, right?
Every good musician can name people that helped them along the way.
That's right. So it's a matter of passing it down. It's a matter of sharing it. It's a matter of not being selfish with your music, but giving it away to others. And that's not only teaching others to play music, but also being able to share the music that God has given us to share with other people. And I was telling you earlier about some of the outreach programming that we do, and we're so proud to work with the veterans and songwriting, and taking one of the groups, which is the Blue Bridge Boys, is one of our groups that Y'all go out to nursing homes. You go to shut-ins. You played for hospice patients, gone to the hospital. Tell us, why is it important that you share this music? Why not just keep it to yourself? Cruz, you want to start?
Sure. Music's not just for yourself. You want to share it to everybody. Share the gift that God's given to you. And yes.
And that's why you do it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it's important to teach because this isn't big on people are growing up. They're not really listening too much to this. So more that we can get it out there, the stronger it'll grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just think if God's given us a gift, we really need to share it. So.
Absolutely. And y'all do such a great job. If you all could see the way these boys are constantly playing in the nursing homes and different places and bringing such joy to people, that these people can't get out and come listen to a show here at the theater. They can't come to Romp. They can't come to some of these events that we're putting on, so we take it to them. So it's very important, right? And I could not be more proud of these boys and the many other groups that we work with daily to send them out to the vulnerable population in our community. So thank you, boys. I appreciate your heart and serving others with their music. Now, I think we got one other song picked out. What are we going to do?
I'll fly away.
So good, and I taught you everything you know, right? No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for being on the video. Now, listen, before we take a break, I want to remind you, AARP has a sweepstakes going on right now. You can win a fiddle, mandolin, guitar, or banjo, yes, and there's other prizes. You get access to the bluegrassmusicacademy.org. That's our online lesson program where I'm teaching fiddle, mandolin, and guitar. You get subscriptions to magazines. I forget all the things. You're just going to have to go to the website and check it out. But the sweepstakes is going on. Make sure you get information about that and enter for that today. And also, AARP does a wonderful job with social impact issues. They're going to show you a video right now, and then we're going to come right back and do a sing-along song, so don't go anywhere.
People age faster and have a higher mortality rate when they are less social, according to a new study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology, Advances. The study looked at people who participated in social clubs, activities, and get-togethers. Loneliness has been linked to serious health consequences, including dementia, depression, and heart disease. Measles cases in the U.S. this year have already matched the total from all of 2023, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. There have been 58 reports of the illness as of March 14th. The majority have been linked to travel to countries where vaccination rates aren't as high as the U.S. Adding certain foods and spices to your diet could help you burn fat. Chili peppers contain capsaicin, a compound that has been found to help kickstart your metabolism. Greek yogurt is rich in protein, which requires the body to burn more calories during digestion than carbs and other nutrients. Some spots in the home can get overlooked during spring cleaning. Rugs can trap dust mites, mold spores, and other allergens even if you vacuum regularly. Cleaning with dish soap and water can help. Patio furniture should be pressure washed to remove any dirt and mildew before it gets used in the warmer months. Not every item at a dollar store may be worth the lower price tag. It may be best to avoid plastic dishes and food containers. They may melt or warp in the microwave or dishwasher. Skin or hair care products may have cheaper filler ingredients, which could cause an allergic reaction or skin irritation. That was AARP's 5 Things to Know this week. See you next week.
We sure have had a great time hanging out here with you today. Make sure to go to bluegrasshall.org to learn about all these awesome programs we got going on. Now, we're going to end, Miss Erin, with a song called You Are My Sunshine. Now, we're not just going to perform. We want you to get an instrument out. If you have an instrument at home or you just like to sing along, that's fine too. But You Are My Sunshine. So during these series of videos, you're going to be watching. We're going to be ending every single one of them with You Are My Sunshine in the key of D, so you might as well go ahead and get that instrument out, tune it up, and get it ready. Because there's one thing we like here at the Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame and Museum. We like to do songs that people are familiar with. As a matter of fact, every Saturday and Sunday, you can come here to a jam session. It's free of charge. You can come right here if you're in town someday. If you live here, come down and pick with everybody else. But let's end with You Are My Sunshine. Again, get those instruments out, tune them up, and play along in the key of D. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. See you soon.